The Masai Mara. It's a dream destination for many photographers. For some, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and for others like me, the first visit is merely tasting the blood. Whichever bucket you fall in, the most important factor is how to plan your trip to Masai Mara as a photographer. How to get the maximum productivity in terms of images. Having spent more than a decade conducting photo safaris in this location, I would ask you to equate Masai Mara with a location like Corbett in India. Just picture a vast landscape, and in the periphery of the park, there are these fancy lodges. As a traveler, you know that the charm of Corbett is only if you are stationed in the middle of the park in a forest rest house so that you can make the best use of the light. Masai Mara photography totally revolves around that principle. Your location of stay can make a whole lot of difference to your photography, and especially during the migration period. If you are located strategically, you can access the key areas, including the Mara River, to catch the best of the action in the park. Commuting to the key areas of the Mara becomes a challenge if you are in the fringe areas of the park, and that is something you should always bear in mind as a photographer. Now, coming to the importance of traveling with an experienced photo guide and a reputed company. For every new location or destination, a typical photographer takes a few days to adjust to the prevalent shooting conditions, and by the time that period is over, it's time for you to leave. So why not invest in the time and expertise of a photo guide who has gone through that entire grind, and someone who can put you in that groove of shooting from day one itself. Someone who knows the use of light. Someone who knows how to plan a day. And someone who realizes that that 1 week should be fulfilled with wildlife and photo experiences. So now what are you waiting for? Just plan your Masai Mara expedition and make the best out of it. Whether it is your only time or if you are addicted to that place. Because even if you are addicted, the Mara is not just about action and natural history. It's a place to learn photography. It's a place to hone your skills as a photographer. It's a place to experiment. It's a place to read and understand light. And it's a place to graduate from being a photographer to being an artist.